Okay. Hey gamers. Today I'm back on my Switch, and I'm gonna be playing some Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wanes of Ruin. So, yeah, I did say I wanted to try recording this, but I was playing the demo, and the world combat does seem a little basic. I did decide that I liked it, and got the full game. Turns out you can transfer your save from there, and so I did. And I did a bit of grinding with the full game file, but I don't think I went beyond what is in the demo, so not really in spoiler territory right now. But here's my dude. Uh, I'd say he's pretty decked out right now. But yeah, let's load back in and but yeah, try to get a recording through on the Switch. So, what's it called? One thing I have noticed is that my capture card only seems to connect to my Switch now. Tried doing it on my hotspots, no dice. Tried doing it with my PlayStation, same thing. But, the sound issue is still there, so I have to have BlueStacks open. But, besides that, I hope it could keep this up because, well, everything seems to be working right now. With, like, this, setup, I only really need to, just watch out for one of the video freezes. Because, yeah, unlike streaming, the freeze stays there until I close out the application, would take some time. But, alright. Yep, I should probably describe the story now. So yeah, basically, unlike, the normal hunters of the Monster Hunter world... Oh, getting a cutscene? To get to Guardian Ratha's den, we need to follow the path north and go through the forest on the hill. It's usually off limits, but since we got the chief's permission, we can go right ahead. Ooh, I see a rare den. But yeah, basically, unlike the normal hunters of the Monster Hunter world, we're riders. Which basically, like a tribe of... What? I'm not sure if hunters are purely human, but if they are, like many... Basically like a variant of the normal... No, this is sounding way more messed up in my head. Basically, yeah, same people, but instead of hunting monsters, we choose to have them as companions, sort of like Pokemon. And so basically, yeah, Guardian Ratha is like the mainstay Rathian, or Rathalos, from the first game, which I have not played, due to it being on DS, and DS games basically, or physically, being extinct now, except for like 200 bucks on eBay. And I'm not quite sure, but didn't the eShop close for the DS? Oh, Pookie, I'll fight you. So you basically, Guardian Ratha attacks some hunters, who come to the village, and with Kaya's permission, we join her on our expedition, with this guy as our first Monstie, Ronmar. I remember there being a story synopsis stuff in the menu. But yeah, basically, this is combat. It's turn-based. Basically, it's a rock, paper, scissors type thing. Alright, so let's just quickly start taking everything down here. But luckily, there is a speed up option, so I could, if I can talk for long enough. Oh, hey yo, where'd you go? But yeah, basically, I think I could do some grinding as long as I can keep up with conversations. But yeah. what's it called? You got your main items, your monsters which you can switch out. It looks like you can have 6, but as of right now, I can only hold up to 5. And then you even have some weapons you can switch from. Oh, okay. Thought the video froze. No, it's still going. Yeah, each 6 weapon types. There's 3 weapon striking variants, I guess. You got slash, blunt, and piercing. Yeah. Basically, pretty decent combat system. Although, yeah, like I said, simple. All attacks are associated with one of these things, unless it's like a purely elemental blast. You got power, speed, and technical. It works in like I just said, the rock paper scissors thing. What do I? And yeah, some monsters you can also attack specific parts of their bodies. One thing I will say is that as of right now, I haven't really grinded much because monsters haven't been giving me much XP. But it's pretty easy. Oh, all right, we broke the tail. Don't think it can poison us for now then. Pooty Pooty is stunned. All right. What else do we got? But yeah, it's pretty easy. Plus, we get a companion, and I'm pretty sure we get other teammates we can choose. But yeah, as of right now, I don't know how to disable them, which I feel like would make this game a lot more difficult to play through, but more interesting. And yeah, we also got power clashes. Basically mash A and deal massive damage to them to unleash the ride function. I don't know why I'm saying this like I got hands-on stuff before everyone else. I do not. Yeah, basically, oh, I screwed up on that. Yeah, even if you win or lose the tic-tac-toe stuff, not tic-tac-toe, rock, paper, scissors stuff, you'll still land damage on monsters, you just won't do as much. And okay, I wanted to show off the kinship attacks, but I guess not. And yeah, it also, what's it called? Instead of having to grind out like 20-minute quests to get the materials from a monster, you just fight battles. And depending on how good you get, or how good you go in the battles, you can get more rewards. And we got this little cat guy that reminds me of Morgana. Navarro. It's like there's no monsters at this nest. But basically, as you saw a few minutes ago, I entered this den, and this is how we get basically our... And yeah, instead of catching monsters, this is how we do it. Ooh, a Pooty Pooty egg. But yeah, basically you can gather from them a few times, and basically, yeah, you just finna head out of the cave once you find the egg you like. Although it did say rare monster then. Yeah, well, each egg, what's it called? When you first hatch them, ooh! Is this a pot to know egg? Pretty kind of stinky, don't you think? Like, too. Alright, I'll take this egg. Actually, story quest. Birth of a Rider. An ominous red light flashes on the night of the festival. The protector of the island, Guardian Ratha, disappears. Could be the cause of these strange events. Chief Gara orders the riders of the village to look into it, and so you take your first steps as a new rider. Looking over the outlook, after getting a monster of your own, you head in... Oh yeah, by the way, our starter is basically a Kulu Yaku, and I'm never taking him off my team. You head into the forest as a fresh-faced rider, where you meet Navarro, legendary feline hero who once saved the world. I'm not entirely sure if he's from the first game, or so he claims. Becoming partners, you two head out to investigate Ryder Overlook together. Pono Grasslands incident. With monsters now fighting over territory, there seems to be no end to the strange occurrences plaguing the island. Concerned about the terrible impact this could have upon the nature of the world, Chief Gara tasked you with heading to Pono Grasslands to find out more. To the Everdone. You prove yourself as a rider by fending off Yan Kutku. Recognizing your bravery, Chief Gara includes you in the Guardian Ratha investigation. Now the time has come for you to set foot in the Guardian Ratha woods. Poisonous peril, which was the quest just before this, a ferocious Anjanash suddenly appeared. Surprised by this turn of events, you hear of another monster acting strangely. Is this an ominous sign of things to come? You head to North Kamuna Forest in search of answers. And now we're on this quest, the Seal Done. After the Anjanash, you encounter a Puki. Now that Guardian Ratha is gone, rampaging monsters terrorize the land. In order to uncover the truth behind these strange events, you head to where it all began, the Guardian Ratha Woods. And yeah, that's basically the sum of the story for now. Alright, so let's just take this egg and head out. But yeah, since this is like the starting area, there hasn't really been many monsters or monsties I could get. But in total, there's 88 that are in the base game. And then, if you looked at Capcom's roadmap, they're going to be adding a lot really soon. But yeah, even though this is on the Switch, this game looks pretty good. About as good as Rise, and I'd say that's also pretty good. And yeah, what's it called? Even though it is turn-based and not like normal Monster Hunter stuff. Ooh, what's this? Trap tool. Ooh, I can make traps. And yeah, basically, even though it's an RPG instead of the action RPG of normal Monster Hunter, it still shares a lot of qualities similar. So don't just quickly off-put this just because it's not the exact same. Honestly, it's a really decent, enjoyable RPG I've played. To me, it's way more engaging than Pokemon, at least. Although, as I said, not as complex, or it's not very complex. Okay, this might take a turn for worse, as my brother is now awake. And yeah, I probably should have started recording earlier, but I didn't even think this would work in the first place. But I'm guessing. Yeah, I didn't think it would work earlier because like a week or two ago, I tried to play Rise with a few of my buddy old pals, and I'm guessing it might have been because it was an online game that like my internet was just being mass consumed because the video was just freezing left and right. But maybe single player games might be fine. If so, that really makes me happy because, as I've said, I could maybe record No More Heroes 3. And yeah, speaking of No More Heroes, well, oh, there's a Kuliyaku to the left. But yeah, while I did say I might record it, due to that, okay, Joy-Cons didn't connect for a sec. I think going for a power attack would work here. And yeah, even if you win or lose one of those clash battles, you'll still land damage, just not as much. So it's a pretty balanced system. Trading attacks with a monster, similar to how normal Monster Hunter works. And yeah, like all of the systems that go into play, if you played Monster Hunter, you will likely get accustomed to this. But if anything, I'd say if you're still on the fritz, you should try the demo. Unlike Balan Wonderworld, that demo isn't going away anytime soon, I don't think. And as I said, since I'm here, I'm just gonna show this off. So yeah, that's a card. When you raise that little bar in the middle, you can start riding your monster and do a kinship skill. Which are basically ultra-powered attacks, with each monster having their own variant. So it's not like a Z move in Pokemon where... oh. Is he gonna use this as like torpedoes? Huh. It's like Yoshi. Alright, that's cool. But yeah, some of the animations are really amusing to watch. Especially from what I've seen, the Brachydios one, which I definitely want to see for truly see for myself when I can find one. But yeah, it's unfortunately, I'm pretty sure due to this being like technically a new IP for Capcom, they're focusing on this much more than Rise, because comparing the two roadmaps of the games, it's pretty obvious. You can see Capcom is putting a lot more care into this. But that's not to say that Capcom isn't working on anything for Rise, as they have, well, while being vague, they have said they have shown that they will be. But yeah, honestly, it's also pretty cool that they're fully focusing into this game, because who knows, they might be able to make more. But let's check out the map. Due to it being like a shrine, I'd say we'd have to go forward. So this must be a side path over here. But yeah, honestly, but yeah, if you know how a monster functions, you'll know how it'll generally function in battle as well, which is pretty cool. And yeah, you can craft weapons, you can make, quick finish. If your level is much higher than that of the monster you're fighting, you can select quick finish from the bottom of battle commands to instantly win the battle. This option is not available for some monsters, or for story or sub-quest related battles. How does that look? Okay! Impressive, those Velociprey don't stand a chance.
You did it!
Dude! Okay, that is something really cool! And you get an S rank. Holy crap. Okay. I'm glad I could get that on camera. Yeah, what's it called? When it comes to most RPGs, even if you can one-shot enemies, like, the game doesn't give you an option to instantly do that. From RPGs that I can currently remember, I know Earthbound and Persona 5, specifically Royale, if you leveled up Ryuichi's Confidant enough, allow you to do that. So that's pretty cool. Let's do it again. But I'm guessing this means I'm over level for this area. I wonder how the boss is, if this place is going to have a boss. I wonder how that's going to be. Like, again, I've gone into this game fully blind. Don't want to spoil myself on anything. The only thing not fully blind, I know what monsters are in this game. But besides that, I don't know any bosses or anything. And yeah, apparently this game is also going to have some online functionality. Although I haven't unlocked anything of the sort as of yet. Probably because, well, maybe we get something that allows us to unlock that. And, while it might be a few days after where I'm just recording this, the Palamute just came out. But yeah, the Palamute is a new monster you can collect. Got another Yan Cuckoo right here. But yeah, if there's anything I don't really like about this game so far, it's that if you want to ride on a certain monster, but you need to... Oh, I am not strong enough for these guys. But yeah, if you want to... oh, let's switch weapons for this. Yan Cuckoo is weak to... what is it called? Piercing. But, what is it called? Yeah, so say I'm riding a monster, but the way I need to go requires me to jump using a monster. I'd have to switch my lead monster, and it doesn't switch back. Uh-oh. I'm taking a little bit of damage from this, so I might need to watch out. But yeah, like, there's so much that this game takes from Monster Hunter and other RPGs and mixes it together perfectly. And technically, after I... Well, for one, after this video goes up, tell me if you guys would like to see more. I feel like I could definitely do this, especially with how simple the combat seems right now, or how easily I'm taking down enemies. Alright, time for its head to go by. Or the Avmar, Kaya's monster could take it down. But yeah, like, all monsters also have like a specific action. Like the Kuliaku can sense where monster dens are in one of those dens, since, like I said, all of them are, all of them besides possibly major dungeons are randomized. This guy right here can jump, and basically, yeah, a lot of monsters have different actions specific to them too. And alongside that, another thing that I don't particularly like is the character portraits. They kind of look off to me. But hey, not gonna blame them. But yeah, oh, like that. Already halfway there. Okay, I guess I didn't go to the side path. The mountain? That mountain? This leads to there? This is some forest, huh, buddy? Seems like it'd be real easy to get lost in a place like this. Yeah, to me, so far, only Navaru's thing really fits well. Alright, so... Alright, I'm still not strong enough to instantly just knock him out. Let's speed up combat, though. I'd say you'd go for... Yep, a technical. But yeah, once you fight a monster, it can kind of get old since alright, yeah, unless you break apart, which can get a monster to change up its fighting style. Basically, monsters are pretty much just remember how they fight, and boom, you can win. So I'm really hoping I can truly fight a boss. During my, during when I was talking about the quest and all of that. Oh, actually, let's... Yeah, when you knock down a monster by breaking its parts, all your hits are criticals. Yeah, as I was going through like the quest synopsis and that. Oh, wait, an air showdown? This is new. Is this like a turf war? Oh, tap alternatively. Is this like a race? Oh, that's cool. It's still not down? Let's just end this. I'll save that writing for a potentially bigger monster.